Welcome to Strength in Gaming.
Them's the facts.
Them's the facts.
Pickle facts.
We will never be able to monetize this shit on YouTube because
this is why my mom doesn't listen either.
Groserías. That's why Sal's mom doesn't listen. Groserías.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Okay.
Ay, ¿por qué
so
son tan groseros? That's what she says.
we're groseros.
Yeah.
Well, my tia in Costa Rica, my tia Damaris, she called me a charlatan. Like, because I was posting all
That's a
kinds
word.
of. Yeah, that's a word.
That's a great word.
I so many things. Like I post so many things on Facebook, and my tia, she pretty much only speaks Spanish, and I rely on Google Translate about 25 to 50% of the time, because she always comments on my stuff in Spanish. But she literally, like, I posted something that I think it was I had one of those really ridiculous filters that made me look like a gnome chick on TikTok.
Nice.
Like it gave me like makeup and made me really cute. Like, well, cute, that's objective, but I still had the fucking beard coming out the sides. And I used that. I was like, I look like a saint, and I put it on a candle. I put it on the Catholic
Okay, I remember that picture.
candles. Yeah.
Oh, that's why you're a charlatan.
And my tia called me a charlatan, and it turns out that was the like direct translation. That was the word she used, but to her it meant like, are you a comedian, or a funny person? But I like charlatan better.
Yes,
So,
that is an awesome word. I want to use charlatan more in
You're
my
a
everyday
flim-flam
life.
man.
Yes, this is not entirely not true. You're not wrong, I think is what I meant to say. But I'm Samson Lancaster, the charlatan, per my tia in Costa Rica. I'm joined with Pickle Sal, the big pickle, the angry pickle. Well, he's not angry yet. Maybe he'll be angry later.
If I was a daikon, you'd be worshiping me.
What? And Cat McGuire also happens to have a sprinkle pickle.
Sprinkle pickle, and lately I'm a law nerd because of the defamation trial, but we're not going to talk about that. This is a video game
because
podcast.
you can listen to that in the bonus. But see, that's good advertising right there. That's going to be in the bonus. Cross promotion, cross pollination. And we have our resident fire dog hailing from Circuit City itself. By the way, I keep seeing like your pillow jump through that counter behind you occasionally.
Oh, really?
It might have been before the show, but
Okay.
I was like, is this Circuit City and chill? But Eddie motherfucking Vargas is back.
Yo, come buy a DVD player from me.
Is that why?
Oh,
they had
yeah, they're
bad
so
customer
relevant.
Service?
Mhm.
No, Eddie was the tech guy, not the customer service.
Actually, I was customer service for 5 years.
God damn, how
And I
long
did
did you
sales
work there?
9 years.
Holy shit. Okay, that's why.
Yeah,
That I get it now.
I only did Fire Dog my last 2 years.
God damn,
Yeah,
that's a
a long
long
time.
time. You're old.
fucking old.
We're all old.
Yeah, we're all old. But yeah, so we have a fun amount of news for you today that we're going to talk about in a little bit here. A lot of new indie games coming out on Switch, some leaks, and a bunch of other stuff that's going on. But first,
That's not
Sal.
from Amber Heard leaking at her butt.
Mhm.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is probably my favorite meme right now. And for those of you listening, it's literally Johnny Depp standing next to Amber Heard, and it's got a thing under him. It says Charlie, and then next under her it says Chocolate Factory, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Zoomer humor.
Zoomer humor, yes. Zoomer boomer, boomer joomer. All right, Sal, what have you been playing lately?
With myself.
Nice.
I stopped playing Lost Ark.
Noise. You stopped
After-
playing what?
Yeah, I think I got
Sorry,
like
repeat
1,200
that? What?
hours. Yeah, and,
No, say it again. Seriously, what did you say?
did me dirty. Oh, it got to the point where I was
What
so
game?
high. Lost Ark.
Why did you do dirty?
Oh, the RNG. RNG does not love Sal.
RNG just does not love you.
just hates
Well, that's
Sal.
something that's established in every game, Sal.
Yeah,
and in life.
this one is
in
this
general.
one is a Korean grinder, so the RNG is fucking horrible.
Yeah, but I
couldn't make any more progression, even as much as I played.
You know, I think you're my simulacrum for luck.
You guys are draining, and you know
I have the best RNG of anybody that I know, and Sal has the worst. We are yin and yang.
There's a movie called The Spoiler, I think, where was it
spoilers?
H. Macy, I forgot his first name.
William H. Macy.
Macy, yeah.
And he basically works at a casino, and he sits next to people that have hot streaks, and he drains their luck, and they start losing. I'm the opposite. Everybody else wins, but
not Sal.
It's like that scene in Civil War where they meet the Red Skull to get the Soul Stone, and he's like, I take people to things that I could never have in my life.
Yeah.
Sal's obviously thought about this pretty deeply.
Yeah, he thought about this. This is like, deep.
I'm the Red Skull. What the fuck? Everybody else gets the Soul Stone that I could never have what I desire. Fucking shit. Let me hit 1400, you rat bastards. Dude, it got to the point where I was capped out on everything, so I only got like 1 or 2 rolls a week just to get to a higher eye level, and I couldn't get it.
Eye level? What?
Yeah. Well, eye level
is...
do
you start out really short? That was a terrible pun, guys.
But no, it's like you have to hit certain milestones to be able to do like higher level content.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do it, dude. I was pitying out. At the point where I was at, it was like you get 1 or 2% pity, and 100% pity is when you get an automatic roll, right? And I was getting automatic, like the 100% pity. That's how many times I've been failing at it. To do 1 or 2% per roll, that's how many rolls I get before I can get a guaranteed one. And it was shit.
You missed what was it, like 100% shot in the XCOM?
Yeah, I missed.
I think it's just you.
Fucking in this game, dude, I missed 98% chance of fucking of rolling.
Oof.
Wow.
Well, there's still that 2%.
Yeah, but somebody's got to be.
It was like
2%.
Might as well not wear a condom. Shit, I'm gonna get the STD anyways. There's only a 2% chance of fucking it protecting me. What the fuck?
You got warts.
Yeah.
You're a pickle.
So all my genital warts.
By the way,
attest to that. That sucks, dude. It got so bad that it was frustrating me to no fucking end.
This looks like the HD pickle. Is this like the 4K pickle? It's like way better than it was before.
No, it's the same one. I'm just a little bit closer.
Sal is our resident prop comedian, and he is the prop.
Pickles are larger in the rear view, right?
The prop. If we're ever playing a prop hunt game, which again, still not a thing in my head. Yeah, Sal's gonna be the pickle.
You never find me, dude.
Sure.
I'll be the most inconspicuous pickle.
No, you'll be the one on the counter rolling over, going, pickle Rick.
Roll over and go, pickle Rick.
I'm a pickle Morty.
But no, yeah, I had to stop playing it. It was giving me some bad anxiety, dude, just from frustration, dude. It's like, oh, RNG games can go suck a dick.
Have you started playing something else?
I started playing Monster Hunter Generations again.
On Switch?
Yeah, on Switch.
Fucking,
it's on sale
so
right
many
now.
Monster Hunter games, and you're so obsessed.
That's probably
with
the last good one, right? Is that one, because it had every fucking monster pretty much, and pretty much every map, every hub, and then maybe Monster Hunter World's probably the next best one, and then Rise. I don't really like Rise all that much,
but Monster Hunter World's really the only the only Monster Hunter that I've played. I did play one of them on my PSP for
That's Freedom Unite. That one was
a
pretty.
total of like
okay.
an hour or something. You gave it to me, I think.
Yeah.
And
With the God of War PSP.
Yes.
This is the God of War PSP that we gave you for your birthday.
No, you gave me a copy of God of War.
We literally gave you a PSP, dude, with the game.
What happened to that thing?
I don't know, but it's probably worth like fucking $500 now, dude. Those things are expensive to find now.
Fuck. So I'm around here somewhere.
Find it, sell it on eBay.
Yeah,
to
dig
some
it up.
Nerd. But
It's a relic.
yeah. I still been playing that Fightcade. Pro level.
That's right. You're a professional fight game now.
fight gamer. Yeah. I get my ass handed to me so much.
Have you played
Just
Killer
like when we play
Instinct?
Hunt.
That's the only good one.
Killer
That's the only ones I'm good at is Killer Instinct 1 and 2. Like
Poor kid.
playing Street Fighter and like Marvel versus Capcom.
Combo breaker.
There's too many twitchy ass nerds on their shit, dude. It's like, oh my god, you just get comboed to infinity, dude. Because they know all the little exploits, right? And you're coming in as a noob that hasn't played any fighting games for like 2 decades.
Dude,
Yeah,
I don't know if my hands could take it. I would have to put CBD ointment on my fucking knuckles.
Oh my god,
before
right?
going in.
Yeah, my
Dude.
hands start cramping after a little while because I haven't gotten my fight stick working yet. I'm still
Right
using the
now,
controller.
Right now they're pretty strong because of beating Sekiro last time, but like it's gonna go away. It's gonna
And all
go away
the-
in a month.
excessive masturbation too, huh?
That doesn't really do much, Sal. Like, I mean, you should know.
Well-
I've run tests on you with my penis.
Okay. If that wasn't evident with the innuendo, and I don't know.
Well,
what
I
else.
just had to make sure that everybody understood.
So,
Kat,
yeah,
what
that's-
about you? What have you been doing?
Well, I've been playing Animal Crossing.
I just cut his pickle off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you cut the pickle off.
Just a tip.
I've been playing Animal Crossing, but the RNG in Animal Crossing actually is kind of pissing me off because, you get new items in your shop every day and in various places. Like I got the downloadable content for Animal Crossing, which is Happy Home Paradise. And it's like you work for a vacation home company and like you design vacation homes for different Animal Crossing characters. And they have a different currency, but every time you go in to work for the day, there are some items like in the office that you can buy. And so there's like several places I can check for new items. And the only way to like get these items are to wait for them to populate in your store. And then with a lot of items, once you have it once, you can go buy a bunch of them like on your catalog. Not with everything, but with a lot of things you can do that. So
that's just fucking the crook Tom Nook just fucking
Tom
making
Nook,
artificial
dude. So-
scarcity, dude.
yeah. So I've been looking
It sounds
for...
like you took on another job inside of a video game.
Well, yeah, but I
Like a
mean, it's
job.
fun. But it's fun. And like I can go whenever I want and I don't have to like do it all the
That's-
time.
That sounded a little Stockholmy there, Kat. Are you okay?
Yes,
Blink
I'm
twice.
fine. But anyway,
Blink twice
I'm-
if Tom Nook is stealing your shells.
I'm looking for a castle wall because the theme I want for my island, I need castle walls to achieve it. And I still haven't found it yet. And it's driving me crazy. And I looked it up to see like where does it populate, and I'm doing the right things, but I just have to wait for the RNG to like happen for me.
Oh,
basically.
Jesus.
She's trying to make
So-
Sing Sing in her fucking island. Nobody gets off.
Now I'm a
Everybody
little
stays.
curious, Eddie. What's your RNG like? Do you have any complaints about RNG?
Nope. My RNG's
Okay.
fine.
I was
Yeah,
worried.
mine
Maybe
sucks too.
maybe I was an RNG vampire and didn't know it. But
I don't know,
if Eddie's
mine-
okay, then Your Honor, There is no proof.
Yeah, it's not you.
I've been
It's
getting
not-
other cool stuff, which I'm not complaining about, but like I really just want these fucking walls. Anyway, but besides that,
You want to
'cause-
build a wall, Cat? What?
No. Anyway,
She's trying to build a prison.
Gotta build a prison.
I played a new game. It's not new, but new to me. Because I was bored one night on the couch and just wanted like a PS5 game to play, but like a short one. So I found a horror indie game called The Sorrow Virus, which was interesting. It
Too
took
soon.
it took like I want to say maybe like 15 hours for me
That's
to beat
because you
it.
weren't wearing a mask.
I hate you guys. I don't know why I'm not in the joking mood.
I know. Are you okay, Cat?
I'm just trying to tell my
concerned.
story.
We
It's
love
only because
you.
it's warm. It's warm in
It's
that room.
hot. It's not warm.
It is hot. I'm
It's hot.
dying in
It's
here.
hot. It's hot.
And yeah, it took like 15 hours. Apparently it's only part of a bigger thing, but this is the first part that has come out.
Mhm.
So like it's a game on its own,
Episodic.
but the broader
it's coming out in chapters.
story will
Mhm.
come out as different games. So it doesn't like make a ton of sense right now, but knowing that there's going to be more content later, I'm like, okay, I understand why it doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now.
And then
But
they
like
don't
Fran
finish it.
Bow made an appearance in it, so I
Who?
thought that was interesting. Fran Bow, it's another game that I
Oh,
played.
Fran. No, yes. I know. I really enjoy the way that like the artwork of that game, and I've played games similar to it, and I put it on my wish list a long time ago, and then I bought it, and I really want to play it, but I never did. But it's in my Steam library.
You should play it. It's a very good game. I've played it
I think
twice.
I think I'm gonna have to play it. I think I will have to play it.
I've played it twice now. It's very good. But yeah, she makes an appearance in it, which I was curious about that. So, I looked up more information. But I still haven't found out if it's the same creator or not. Like, how did they get the rights to have Fran Bow? And her
Could be
name is
friends.
Fran in the game. So I don't know. But
Or it could be like like an homage. Maybe someone really liked that game, so they created.
yeah, right.
Her name
yeah.
is still spelled FHRAN.
No,
Is that
spelled
one of
the
those
same.
Farhan?
Is Fran Bow one of those point and click
Yeah.
adventure games? Okay.
Yeah, that's a
What it
point and
looks
click,
like.
but Sorrow Virus is not point and click. It's like a it kind of gave me PT vibes in the way that
Ooh.
it's not the same hallway, but you go through one instance of the game from start to finish in about, an hour or two. And then there's like 4 instances before it's like game over. And there are 4 different endings that you can get. So every time you come back, so when you do one instance and you finish it, the next time you come back, things are the same, but they change just slightly. And then same time with the third, and then the fourth is like insanity. So everything looks like you're losing your fucking mind. And that's how the game is designed. But I don't want to give away too much. I don't want to like explain what it's about. But if you like horror indie games, and this is kind of like a walking simulator, sometimes you go into a dead end and you have to turn around. And then when you turn back, you have like somewhere to go now. And, there's like spooky noises and things. And there's a story about what the hell is going on. It's very surreal, very like in your head kind of stuff. Timeline is all over the place. So you very much have to play through the whole thing to kind of understand the bigger picture of what's happening. So if you like those kind of games, it was all right.
Give it a shot.
I
It was
mean,
all right.
yeah, that sounds entertaining. I miss playing games like that. And I miss you guys.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. I mean, we've hung out a couple of times, but it's so different lately. But Eddie, what have you been playing, sir, in Circuit City on your breaks? Because you can't do it while you're on the clock.
No. I haven't been playing anything really.
How dare you?
Yeah, you know what? I played well, I've been playing a lot of Hunt. I just
There you go.
like,
Yeah, I
it's
know.
just
He's worried
like
about what I said earlier.
yeah,
I was
every
like, let's
night
not
I
talk
yeah, I put in
about
like
the
a 2
same
hours.
thing. Yeah, no, I'm guilty of the same thing. I've been playing
It's just so addicting.
way
and
too much. I'm already like 8 levels away from Prestige 10. But I've been trying instead of in my spare time, which certain people know I have a lot of. Instead of like playing a quick game,
Mhm.
I've been trying to read.
Oh, very nice.
Trying to
And
grow your
so,
brain. Feed the brain.
Good for you.
So because normally like I just like read when we go to bed. And I don't usually I get like a chapter in because then my eyes stop working, right? Like so like
Wait,
so,
what
like,
book is that again?
Oh, this is a it's called Edge Dancer. It's a really tiny book, as you can see. It's just an interlude between the very large books that I've been reading. Brandon Sanderson. Let me see. It's called the Stormlight Archive. I've read The Way of the Kings and Words of Radiance, and the next one is Oathbringer, but this one is an interlude of one of the characters. Now I want to point out that these books, the big books, are like 1,000+ pages, like The Way of the Kings and Words of Radiance and Oathbringer, and they're full-size books. Like this is tiny. This is like 250 pages, and it's like
book.
half the size of the other books are as big as my head. But I really like that. I didn't mean to get on a tangent on that. You asked me what book it was, but it's Brandon Sanderson and Stormlight Archives.
I've been wanting to read more, but I want to read classics like The Count of Monte Cristo and the Jungle Book, the original Jungle Book. I hear it's pretty dark.
Man, fucking do it. Oh yeah, dude. A lot of
Go support your local library.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Get that library card.
But going back to the games, you know what? Ever since you mentioned that you started playing Project Zomboid, I did go back to it and I started playing it again.
And I only played it because you said
hard.
Yeah,
it's fucking hard. It's fun, but it's hard.
Yeah, and that's that. If you don't mind me transitioning, that's what I've been playing. That's the only new game that I played other than Hunt, which we kind of shared. But is Project Zomboid, and it was really funny because I started like messaging Eddie and immediately and saying like I can't do this. Why doesn't it work? And he's just like giving me the exact like, here, do this or do this, and it would have worked if I weren't in the tutorial, because the tutorial has a bug. So like it's a great I was going to point out it's a great game, and it's very charming, and I as everybody knows, I like games that have bugs because if they're good enough to keep playing when they have a bug, they're a really good game. I just wish they'd work them out. But in the tutorial, it teaches you how to like do every little thing, and it's like it's stepped out, and you get to the point where they give you a bunch of gear and they give you a shotgun. Previously you had a kitchen knife, you killed a couple of zombies, whatever, they teach you how to do that, and then they give you a shotgun and a backpack and all this gear and stuff that you're not even going to look at because it's the tutorial. You don't have time, because as soon as they give you that shit, there's a horde of zombies outside, right? And it's a great, I love the concept, and it's a great introduction. Like, they set you up for death. You're going to die. That's fine. That's a great tutorial. I knew I was going to die. But after I ran out of shells, there was no way to switch back to the kitchen knife. Like, literally none. So like, and he's just like, it should have already, if it's equipped, it should be in 1 or 2 or whatever. There's no, like, it has a bug where when, if you right, I don't know if it's you like right click or double, it's a right click, it says assign to this or that or whatever. It doesn't have that in the tutorial, and it doesn't teach you that in the tutorial, and so it's not part of the tutorial.
There's a lot that the tutorial doesn't say.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's like, you told me, I asked you, how do I do this? And it wouldn't work. And I was like, God damn it. Yeah. I was just literally running around, hiding in the forest.
I don't think it's a bug,
texting
though.
you.
Yeah, I don't think the developers want
You
you,
don't think
running
it's a
around with
bug?
the, no. I don't think they want you running around with the shotgun, and
No.
because there's so many like
No, but here's the thing,
surprises in that game.
Eddie, no. I'm not saying after like the tutorial. I'm saying
Yeah.
during the
Eddie,
tutorial.
no.
Eddie, no. I'm fully okay with the fact that that character that you start the tutorial is going to die, and it will die, and it can't not die.
Right.
But I wanted to go down swinging, and I couldn't. I couldn't pull out the knife and kill a few more fucking zombies before I died.
getcha.
So I was annoyed.
I get you.
That's it. That's all. It's not a huge complaint, but like the game, like Eddie said, is it's brutal. It's 7 days on steroids, and I think the reason it's like that, I think you called it a sim.
It's a simulator.
It's a simulator. It's meant to be as realistic as possible. And since they put so much effort into, and not just effort, but there's so much resources that are put into doing that, the graphics are much different than like say 7 Days, which is the first person, and it's starting to get really good HD graphics. But this is more like a third person overview,
Like
small
The Sims.
polygons, like The Sims. Yeah. But since that
it's
is
called
proven,
isometric.
as isometric proven is a proven way of doing things with like low resources, graphical wise. They can bump up their databases and whatever and make all this crazy shit. But I'm gonna play it more. I haven't yet. Currently bleeding to death, and I've been bitten in a power substation outside of the town, which and that the only other thing I want to say that I thought was really cool was what I was like, I texted Eddie and I was like, what do I do? Like, what happens when you get bitten? He goes, well, it's pretty much death sentence. And I was like, well, then why am I still playing the game? If I'm dead already, why am I playing the game? And then he said, well, you're going to turn into a zombie, and when you start again in the perpetual world, you can go back and find yourself, kill yourself, and take the stuff.
Take your gear.
You're a different person at that point, but you're playing a different character each time. And I thought that was so fucking cool. Just the idea, the concept that in this little world that's been created, you're like an episode. Each character is like an episode in this series that you're like story.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
That's what came to my mind. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna die here. What would I do? I'm probably gonna try to survive as long as I can, maybe collect as much as whatever. And I think the advice Eddie gave me was, or maybe you should like lock yourself in a closet. Like,
exactly, lock yourself in a closet.
Not a bad idea.
That way you don't wander out.
I would never have thought about that, right?
Zombie Samson wandering out in the street. You don't want that.
I think
that's just another zombie you got to take down.
I have some random. I set random chick's name. It was like Ling Ping or something ridiculous. I was like, what the hell is this? But anyways.
Yeah, keep playing it, get better, and maybe one day we'll play multiplayer.
Yeah, get good. No, I think we should. I think it's a game we should play. I'm trying to get Heather into it, but I don't think she's not really into that isometric like overview type game. So
she's a little more. I think we got spoiled. We got to go back to like simple graphics.
Yeah, we did. We absolutely got spoiled. It's not the simple. It's not the graphics per se, because she likes games that we play like couch co-op. Like we're playing. Well, I guess the graphics are pretty sweet in what's it called? Unraveled 2. Unraveled, but there are other games that the graphics aren't like amazing. They don't have to be. I don't think graphics have to be amazing just to be fun. I mean, fucking 7 Days to Die. We milked that game for like 10 years. The graphics were never really that good. They still are barely okay at this point. But yeah. Project Zomboid for those listening. Sal, Mr. Pickle. Do you want to take a quick break, or do you want to just jump into the news?
Let's just jump in.
We
haven't been talking all that long. Yeah. So, Huey Lewis and the news. Okay.
Do it.
Alrighty. So, somebody converted a Fisher-Price baby's toy.
The Fisher-Price.
That's what it is. It's a Fisher-Price.
Yes, I know.
Baby controller.
It's
a fully functional controller.
Fisher-Price baby's first gamepad, Sal.
So no,
That's what it's
you take a
called.
microchip and you attach it to your kid, and you're able to control him with this thing.
Yeah. It's much better than the
Running
tether, the leash. No, it's just I think it just makes sound like a kid can just play with it and it makes sound. But
It's
someone
a good way
modified
of
it to make it to play a controller.
if you're a gamer dad or mom, you know, when your kid's fucking with you, is like, hey, I'm trying to play Fortnite. Leave me the fuck alone. And they want the control and they start crying, you know, like, you know, back in the day with your little brothers, or let them
You
You
play.
give them the second controller and not plug it in.
Control that's not
Those are
plugged
like
in. Yeah,
Zoomers
Yeah.
kids, right?
Can
So
I
you
just
give-
say,
you give
I
them
feel
that.
like if we ever have children, they're gonna hate video games because we love them so much, and I hate
okay.
that.
if
I
we were
know,
to have had
I
kids,
know.
I would have been wrecking face, dude.
I know
good.
that Cat's
Little
talking about her
Petrolino,
and her
get good.
husband, but for some reason it just sounds like the four of us having kids. If we're ever going to have kids,
Well,
And-
we've
never
already had butt
know.
babies.
You'll never
it's
know.
true. Yeah, I might
You
have a kid
never
with Sal. but yeah, no, they're like seriously, like
It's on
that's-
my to-do list.
wait.
Having butt
It's
babies.
like summer number 3 or 4.
Hey,
God, it's on my
Wow.
to-do list. Have
Anyways.
babies.
Yep.
so anyways, this guy converted his into an Xbox gamepad.
Yeah. And so the
But-
title says that it's been modded to play Elden Ring, but obviously if it's a gamepad, it can play anything. But
Well, I guess because it's missing 2 buttons, and you have to switch over to a different channel to get the extra 2 buttons to work.
it's slightly harder.
Yeah, so it makes it a little bit harder to play any game. So I guess any game is Elden Ring, right?
Yeah. Well,
You
Elden
have to
Ring's
use-
not even
If you have to use R1 and R2 like exclusively, right?
Have you guys played Elden Rings?
no,
Not yet, but I
haven't.
want to.
I
wanna give it a
working through-
shot.
My
I'm
next
surprised you
game's
guys
gonna
haven't
be
picked it up yet.
Demon Souls, and then I'm gonna play Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Almond
Elden
rings.
Ring.
I'm gonna play
Onion
Almond
ring-
Joys.
Onion rings.
Onion rings,
I want
yum.
onion rings.
Yes,
It's
onions.
actually good.
I'll take some onion
From
rings.
Red Robin.
Some
Mm.
wow,
Actually,
Oh
man.
yeah,
The-
baby.
there was
With
this
some
there was this
campfire
meme
sauce?
this
Yeah.
meme that
Yeah.
that
How you
I shared
doing?
with Devin. The Elden Pring, and it was someone had
Elden
made,
Pring?
and it was the Elden Pring, and someone had made the Elden Ring logo out of Pringles.
Ah.
God.
It was the Elden Pring. I can't make this
So,
shit up.
So now you can play your games with a kid's toy.
So,
Assuming you can
WarCraft
mod it.
Arclight Rumble is a new mobile game
That
That's
is
clap
hard
from
to say.
Blizzard.
That's clap
is.
Arclight.
Why?
Excuse me? What is happening right now? what
WarCraft
are you,
Arclight.
That's clap LARP
like, what are you saying to me right now?
Rumble.
Rumble. Or War for short, because the acronym is War. WarCraft
Jesus.
Arclight
It's-
Rumble.
no,
I'm
it's
sure.
Ass clap LARP light.
Okay, so
This
I would've-
isn't an STD.
Yeah.
no, it is. It is. It absolutely is an STD. But it's a new mobile game by Blizzard that looks like every other fucking mobile game out there. So it honestly looks like a version of Clan Wars. I don't remember what it's called. Not Clan Wars, the regular one where you have just like the overview of your base, your kingdom. But there was one where we had like tower-ish, defense-ish kind of. They called it a fucking tower offense in the video, but like it's basically like that, from what I can tell. And there was no shortage of terrible puns during the presentation.
Of course.
I feel like, and I'm just gonna put this out there. I feel like the presentation, that several minute video that we watched, is gonna be way better than the game actually is.
Well, they kind of had to, right?
Because they spent more
can't
time
give
on
a-
that than they did on the game.
They have to put it out tongue in cheek, considering it's a mobile game. And the last time they tried
You guys
showing
don't have
off a mobile
phones?
game. Yeah,
Okay,
they,
listen.
They got shit on for months, dude. So they kind of had to
But this shit
play
on
it
some
light.
more. We can shit on them some more. Blizzard sucks now, man.
But
what were you
they
gonna
kinda
I
say?
had
couldn't.
to,
I
right?
couldn't get through the presentation. It was just cringe.
It was,
I
yeah,
skipped
it was,
through,
it
I
was
skipped
cringy,
through.
but
I tried.
I mean,
It was like
the
that Nintendo
little,
keynote
the
where they were
little
doing the
dudes
Wii
look-
music. Sorry, sorry. Yeah, that was just cringy.
Bing, bing, bing.
Sorry,
You know
Sal.
what?
Yeah, it was.
I'm apprehensive about mobile games in general. Like I don't want to
Well, I
be,
mean,
but I am.
There's a lot of great mobile games though. Like if you go on the Apple Arcade, there's a lot of great mobile games.
Okay, there is one I've seen. I'm sorry to change the subject.
No, go ahead.
But there's one I've been getting ads for that I'm actually kind of interested in. It's called Evertale, and it seems like this kind of like
Oh no,
old
that's a fake
Pokemon
one.
style.
Hold on.
It's a
Ah,
fake
Keep going.
All right.
No, keep going. Keep going.
It looks like, I mean, the trailers I've been seeing have like creepy music, and it makes it seem scary, and like cutesy little sprites like get devoured by a monster, and then blood sprays everywhere in like this cute sprite looking way. And
Right.
I'm like, what the hell is this? What am I looking at? But because
maybe
the
it's that.
advertising for mobile games is like crazy wackadoodle, like sometimes
Yeah, well,
you
that's what I'm
get-
saying. Like you'll get things that are
It
nothing
doesn't-
like the game. It's just
right.
You gotta also be
Yes.
careful. They're not like Bitcoin mining games where you're playing the game and they're using
they're
your,
just using your
your
GPU.
cycles to. freaking-
So that's
mind
and that's
games.
That's
why
probably what
like
they
I
are.
want to
Yeah.
download this game, but like I'm afraid that
If it's free,
like,
if
It
it's
is
free, it's
free.
gonna be it's not. It's gonna be garbage. Do you have
and it's
you have
disappointing.
Kat? You have an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
There's a game
the whole
called
bottom half is here is Apple.
Yeah. There's a
Gross.
game
Yeah.
called Fantasian.
where they belong.
It's
Fantasian.
Fantasian. Yeah.
Android.
So it's exclusively for the iPhone, and it's on the Apple Arcade.
Oh.
It's about $5 a month.
What's that chicken
Um,
run one that's like
it
Frogger? That
is-
one's good.
Yeah, it's an RPG game like the old school Final Fantasy games, like 7, 8, 9, from
Nice.
beginning to end. No microtransactions, nothing. It's just a pure game, and it's made by the original developers of the Final Fantasy series. So a lot of the music, a lot of the writing is just top notch and so good.
Awesome.
I highly recommend it.
Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I like recommendations because mobile games scare me. So I like hearing.
Yeah, it's probably the only mobile game I've fully enjoyed since ever.
I was gonna say since what?
Yeah, since
Played
ever.
video-
No,
don't
I mean
think I've
there's a lot of
enjoyed it.
there's a lot of games I've enjoyed, but this is
I've
like
enjoyed
an actual game that I enjoy.
Shitty
Like,
tower defenses when I'm like on an
Yes.
airplane.
I play
Oh,
a
okay.
coloring app when I'm like super bored. And it's
coloring
very
app.
enjoyable.
Well,
have
we were
a
just talking
calendar.
about that, like not being able to do art anymore or having the passion to
Yeah.
do it.
So speaking of that, Sal, we have, I don't know if you saw it, but we have a calendar. It's like one of those big wall calendars. It's all white, black and white, but around the edges, it's basically like a coloring book. It's got like different patterns and designs. And we bought Heather bought a thing of like pseudo professional markers. And just like whenever we feel like it, if we wake up in the morning or like in the on a break from work or whatever, or coming back from the shitter, just color in one of the flowers or one of the vines or one of the things.
Yeah.
It's been a nice distraction. It's helped. That
Coloring
plus
is
reading,
relaxing.
it is. But yeah, I kind of miss art. My art lately, when I do create stuff, it's like this. It's like it's creating something
Yeah.
rather than drawing or painting. But I miss painting. I mean, right there, that's the behind the couch monster.
Yeah.
That's Nermal's. I painted that a long time. It's
I'm cross stitching right now, which is, I mean, it feels like painting kind of, but there's a pattern I'm following, but it's very relaxing. And when it starts to come together, together, it feels like it's like a painting coming.
No, yeah,
together.
it's a creation, creating stuff. That's why I love doing this show. That's why we do this.
we create dookies every other week.
Yeah, we create pickles. We create pickle sals
Has nothing to do with art with
from our anus.
She clap
Is she clay?
LARP light
Are you having a stroke? Are you okay?
Yeah, pretty much.
The ESL coming out.
Yeah. Just kind of regularly scheduled program.
ESL.
Another Latino militant minute. I bet you like nobody knows what the shit that is, dude. That sucks. It makes me sad. If you like John Leguizamo and you don't know what that is, you hurt me deeply. Anyways, I don't know, man. Arclight. Jesus Christ.
Well, we could go away from the
Rumble.
Blizzard thing. We're done with that. It's terrible.
I don't know. It's gonna have a lot of
Blizzard.
microtransactions. They say that it's not gonna have loot boxes, but it's gonna have loot boxes, dude. Dumb.
What was that
And then-
card game that they came out with?
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone. Is that still a thing?
It is.
Yeah, it's still very popular.
I
It's
haven't
just-
played it.
It's
I
for
don't play it
people who
anymore.
can actually buy shit. If you're free to play on that game, you're not getting no fucking wear, dude.
Yeah, it is. It's not pay to win. It's pay to play. Like because
So they
it's sort of
fucking-
and it's sort of close to, whereas EVE Online is pay to lose.
Fuck that game.
Mhm.
Anyways,
Snoo.
Subly shared a Kingdom Hearts celebration of 20 years. They have a
Oh, yeah.
Tamagotchi. That shit looks cool.
Now you
dude.
can kill your
I'm not fucking
favorite
gonna lie, dude.
character.
I want a
You
Tamagotchi
can
that'll
starve
just shit
them to death.
everywhere, dude. That was the most annoying thing about them. Is having to clean up their shit every 10 minutes, dude. Is like, oh, just fucking die already, you little.
You know, they also do.
Because you're in class. You're in class and you hear bling. Fuck.
You know, they also do Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy because they're both Square Enix. They like to do these art pieces for each other's anniversaries. So I believe this last art piece that came out is Final Fantasy VII Remake celebrating Kingdom Hearts anniversary, and it's Cloud Strife with a Keyblade, but in like the remake style. Which I like that they do that. It's fun to see. No, I'm sorry. It's Sora with a Keyblade in the Kingdom Hearts universe, but in the style of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I thought you were talking about that Tifa statue where she's doing that pose.
That pose. The Tifa statue where she's doing the pose.
There's
everybody. Yeah.
There's a fighter from King of the Fighters, from the newest one, where she's basically like she has her butt up in the air, kind of doing the splits, and her lower half, she's
I
crawling
appreciate
like
how
really
you
low.
tried to get your pickle up there in the back. I saw that.
At my age, I'm
do
glad
that
the
again.
pickle gets
Do
up
that
there.
again.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
your pickle. The back end of your pickle was going up. You went the other way.
Did it go up?
Yeah, go back. Watch. No, lean down like this. Forward. Yeah. See, now you can twerk. You can twerk the pickle and just do it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, my age, I'll break the twerk.
Yeah, don't break it.
That statue is like over $1,000, isn't it?
Yeah, it's $899, dude.
For a
But it's,
statue.
Nutbags.
It's an amazing statue.
I bet you this one is worth something.
Oh,
No, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. No, not so much anymore because everybody hates Blizzard. So
Mm.
It
Okay,
was
well,
worth
that's a lot of
something.
money to this broke ass bitch.
It's priceless to me. The guy that gave it to me was like, because I was working for him and he wasn't paying me, and he was just like, you can sell it on eBay for probably like, a few $100. And I was like, I'm not gonna fucking sell it on eBay. It's gonna go in my studio and it's gonna be there permanently and forever. And it's still there, and I'm still proud of it. And
It's a
still
cool
awesome.
statue.
I don't.
Cool statue.
Just because Blizzard sucks now. I mean, this to me represents a different time in Blizzard.
Better
So,
days.
Yeah.
yeah.
because I remember
times.
the days where everybody shut up about what was happening at Blizzard.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah, but even back then, dude, there was always horror stories from the
No, I get that, Sal, but I still listen to Michael Jackson. Okay, like just because he's a child molester.
That's
doesn't mean I'm gonna
because
stop
you
listening to his
give out
music.
Jesus juice to everybody that comes to visit you. Hey, you want a drink?
Yeah, and you still listen to Static X. So do I. So like, it's not. Like,
Hey, I thought he was acquitted at that.
He thought he was acquitted. I don't care if you're accused, you're accused. But anyways,
Like the girl had a fake ID or some shit.
the point is that
The point
I was
is, we're gonna talk
yeah.
about EVE Online now.
Oh, wait,
no,
are
no.
we?
Okay, no.
Let's-
give me 1 minute, 60 seconds. Someone put a timer up.
Do, do, do,
Literally,
do, do,
spreadsheets in space
do,
just got access to actual spreadsheets in space, and Microsoft Excel is now going to be integrated into EVE Online. So spreadsheets in space.
Time's up.
But you have to pay for Excel, don't you? Like if you have,
I think there are free versions of it,
you think Google would have done that with their,
and I would
with their
imagine
spreadsheet
I would
bullshit?
imagine that if no, because Google Docs has Google Sheets.
It's completely.
Does
free.
that
I
mean
would
that
imagine
Heather's gonna
that
stop
any-
playing?
No, well, she refuses to play it, but then when I told her that, she's like, well, I could like be your data analyst if you want, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
but
And
no,
that's how
like,
they
so-
get you.
yeah,
That's
no,
how- that's how they get
seriously, it is.
the SQL
It
people
is.
and the accountants say, hey, guess what? You could do spreadsheets in here now, huh?
Dude, I get stream sniped so much. If you stream Eve, and I don't know, you have a punchable face, I guess. You get stream sniped like forever in a day. But anyways, what else we got in the news?
We had the also they're finally deciding to launch Dead Space, which is going to be January 27th.
The remake, January
next year.
27th.
You know, did you notice that a lot of games got
2023.
delayed till next year?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of games that were supposed to come out next month. or the
Starfield
month
got
after.
delayed recently,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Starfield next year, maybe around March. There was another like a survival horror zombie game, kind of like what's the name of that fucking? I have it on my desktop. No, I
Mm.
don't. They got
7
delayed
days?
till next year
Yeah.
as well. No,
Zelda
it was
got delayed.
it's a Ubisoft game where
Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Oh, Dying
what the
Light.
name is? No. Well, it's similar to Dying Light, right? Fuck, what's the name of the game?
Metro. Metro.
No. Anyways,
Who makes it? Ubi?
Ubisoft. It's a role
Fuck, I
simulator
don't know.
game that I played a lot.
Roll Simulator.
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of the fucking
Dark
game is.
Souls.
Ubisoft game.
Cat
Fuck,
is having
getting old is
none
gonna
of our
get worse.
shit right now.
It's
Cat's
gonna
like,
get worse as we get older.
Cat's done.
But anyways, there's a ton of fucking games that got delayed till next year.
The Division. No.
The Division. Yes, that's the Division. So basically, it's a Division 2, but it's
I
more.
didn't know
Fucking
there were
awesome.
zombies in that
Alzheimer's. The Division.
game.
Yeah.
didn't know
I
there
never
were
played the
zombies in
first
that
one.
game. My
The first one
the
was
guy I
okay.
used to
The
work
second one
with
was really good.
at a couple jobs ago, he played a lot of it, but I could never get into it. And even him talking about it every day, I never got the impression that it was a zombie game.
Hmm.
Well, they have like infected areas and shit where there's some coked out crackheads that are infected with the whatever
that sounds like
virus
a
has
zombie
been
game.
killing.
It's just like,
But
you know,
anyways,
like, high
it's
message.
finally gonna come out, Dead Space. Hopefully it doesn't have microtransactions.
right
Holy shit.
to unlock
Let's
the
just put the
final
fucking
ending.
death knell on that fucking series, considering they were selling the real endings and shit for $10.
That's
as
terrible.
DLC.
That's
Oh my
content.
God.
fucking horrible.
Yeah, he's a dick.
EA is one of the worst fucking companies for microtransactions
Yeah.
in existence.
I have
So,
a
you used
I
to
have an
call me
acquaintance
Wes.
that works at EA, and I kind of shit talk him. That's it.
Hey, Kat,
Obviously, you suck.
let's talk more after the show.
Anyways.
Yeah, like he makes a great
need you to
living,
stay-
and
I
I'm
need you to
jealous,
stay
but
after
also
this
it's
meeting.
EA.
I need you to stay after this meeting, after this meeting's over, Kat, and we'll talk about it.
So they some leaked images of the rumored Silent Hill game started showing
Wait.
up on
I'm seeing a pattern though. She used to have a friend at Blizzard too. Now is EA gonna die?
Well, I had a friend at Blizzard.
Is
I have
his
an
name
acquaintance at EA.
Oh, okay. Okay. Don't become a friend with the acquaintance then, because, or no, you should. Let's make it our. We will destroy EA. Kat will become a friend with this person who infiltrate
She's
EA,
like the
and they will die, just like Blizzard is dying now.
so they leaked rumored Silent Hill images. It looks like they're just preliminary drawings. There's no in-game shots or anything like
Yeah.
that. It's just
It's
like
just concept art.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
No
just
money
concept
shots.
It's
They
cool
look
though.
cool though. They look cool.
That's promising. Yeah, it's promising.
But here's the thing: they could be old concept art, right? From the original one, which is the one that
Are you
baby's
saying
not gonna
someone's
come back
trying to
from.
pull
Well,
the
it's
hood? The
Said
hood
to be
over
from
our eyes?
2020. The images.
Yeah, that's like 10 years ago, Kat.
That's said. It's said. It's not confirmed.
It's said. Nothing
Said.
is
All this
confirmed.
shit. All this shit could be from the old
Said.
Silent Hill game that they're just resurfacing right now, right? Or somebody leaked it.
Maybe.
Also, who knows if it's Silent Hill?
Could
Yeah.
be Silent
They
Hills.
just think it's Silent Hill.
It's like the
Could be
Schwartz
Quiet Mountains.
or the Shinning.
Yeah.
It could be the
Technically,
Shinning.
It's not. Can't say it because it's copyright.
It's the Shinning.
It's Silent Hills.
Silent Hills.
But
I thought
the
Konami's-
concept art.
Yeah, is Konami
It's
back?
murmur. It's Murmur Mounds.
Are they developing games again, or is that
That is bad.
For all we know, that could be a fucking pinball game or pachinko game and shit.
So,
Silent Hills, the pachinko game.
possibly? Yeah.
Kat,
So when
Yeah.
do you have meetings during the day with your job where you have to be on camera like this?
No.
Oh God, I'm the only one. It's an interesting thing.
because you have to
Like-
put clothes on.
Yeah, I have to put clothes. I don't.
Well, just from waist up.
Yeah. Well,
You're just
I
letting
wear
your-
sleeves. I wear sleeves during my meetings at my new job because I feel like the culture is similar to where I used to work at AAA.
Where you're also in charge of people now, so you gotta look like a boss.
No, I'm not. I'm not a manager of people, but
Oh, you're not.
no, I'm like I'm like this weird offshoot. I'll explain that later. That's not part of the show, but
Oh, you're
the point I wanted
the
to
thing they keep in the closet. In the
Yeah.
Yes. So a lot of people out there during the remote pandemic the pandemic started working remotely, and you have Zoom calls that like Heather also has like, you know, Teams calls or
Mhm.
whatever, video calls all the time, like, you know, that's the meeting thing. And I find myself it's weird, like during this we're doing a show, we're recording it, and people are going to watch it later. I'm mostly watching myself, and like I watch myself half the time. I watch myself to make sure that I'm presentable, and then the other half is like when somebody is hilarious, right? But then when you're in a meeting with like 10 different people, you start thinking, well, you can't really tell who's looking at what. So
Right.
Are people staring at me, or maybe I'm just staring at somebody? But it's like weird because like, and if you were in a meeting in a real meeting in a room, you would be looking at the presentation, right?
Yeah.
Or if you're like, if you have like a circle of people, you're talking, you'd be looking at the person talking.
Dude, could you imagine if one of them was like an old vato loco and he's like, "Hey fool, you looking at me, cross-eyed?"
Yeah, but they can't tell. No one
Look
can tell. You can't tell if I'm looking at you right now, Sal, or if I'm looking at Eddie, or if I'm looking at Kat, because we're not in the same room. And I guess the point I wanted to point out about this whole remote thing, and that I love where our show how our show has evolved because of it, but like, that's the one thing that's missing, right? Because I could be staring at a video game over here, or I could be staring at an article, or I could be looking at my phone. If I'm holding it right here, you can't see my hand. I could be looking at my phone right now because it's just, well,
Just assume everybody's
Yeah.
violently masturbating underneath
Well, yeah.
the cameras,
I could be.
because that's probably what they're doing.
but
That's some
yeah,
angry.
perfect-
That's some
yeah,
angry
yeah,
masturbating.
yeah.
he said violently.
Dude, you could do that without moving your upper body, dude. You know,
No, violently
That
has
takes-
to. Anyways, the point I'm saying is that
that's like you don't show that's what they do in yoga. You don't show the storm in your face, right? It's all in your mind.
but it's different when you're performing because we are to an extent performing.
Well, you know, puppetry of the penis is, you know. You gotta-
Anyway, that was a tangent on my part. My bad.
So, Nintendo is looking for people for their next Switch. We started opening up discussions and hiring people to work on NVIDIA stuff for them.
That's probably like 5 years away at the least.
Fuck no,
They're
dude.
seriously gonna make another Switch.
The Switch is already.
Oh yeah,
dated,
though they
dude.
had the
It's
Wii
already
and then the
dated.
Wii 2. Oh, what? It's already what?
The Switch is already dated, dude. They're
Oh,
It was dated when it came out.
Yeah.
What Eddie said. Like literally. That's what
and then with
everybody's
the-
thinking right now.
and then with
Eddie and I
the-
said it at the same
with the
time.
new
And that was not
OLED.
rehearsed. That
Yeah.
was not rehearsed. That's
Jinx.
literally just how we feel. Jinx, you got to buy me a Coke.
the new OLED.
It's in the
one
vending
with
machine
brighter
in the,
screen and
in
all
the
that
break room,
shit.
Eddie. Just go
Yeah.
over there. Yeah.
Over there. The break room
Okay,
is right
okay,
there.
I don't see you going to the break room. Buy me a Coke, bro.
I'll do it
It's
this
all-
afternoon.
If they do come out with it within the next like 2-3 years, it's gonna piss off a lot of people, especially if you bought that OLED
If you just-
one. And
I mean,
Yeah.
but I did see an article saying that the Nintendo Switch is like one of the most popular.
yeah, it sold very
Consoles.
well. But is there really any games coming out?
It's as of today, it's outsold the PS4 in the United States.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
Maybe because
Yeah,
of price. It's
the
cheap.
price is also really
It's
cheap.
cheap,
Yeah, it's
and
always
it's
good.
also really good
And
if you have kids.
The reason
Yeah.
it's really good
it's
if you have
sold
kids.
very well is because of the pandemic.
My niece loves her Switch. Okay, so my niece, Wailea, will call Heather during the day randomly to tell her what she did in Breath of the Wild.
Mhm.
And I'll be sitting here
Great game.
working or playing or doing something, and I'll just hear like I'll hear her like them talking to each other in the other room about Breath of the Wild, and she'll be like, I have to go, I have a meeting now. You know? And then my
She's gonna
younger
yell at her,
niece,
shouldn't you be at school?
the other day, the niece that's like 3, so that niece is like,
Yeah, that
9,
niece
I
needs
think.
to already be working.
yeah, that niece is 9, but the other niece is like
In my day, I was
4 or
already working
something.
4 jobs.
I was sitting here, and then Heather comes running over to my door, and she says that the younger niece just called me and said that you haven't called Gammy lately, and then like she said goodbye and hung up. And literally
Dude, that kid's gonna murder somebody.
she
and they're
told her grandma, I'm going to call Auntie Heather.
and then did it.
These kids are scary,
She
man.
did.
I don't
She didn't,
understand.
she didn't fucking lie, right? Said she was
No.
gonna do it. Why are you guys surprised?
I wasn't there when she said that. She said that to her grandma, and then she told Heather, "You haven't called Gammy yet."
It's funny. Kids are weird, especially nowadays with they're growing
With
up with so much
technology.
more
This-
technology, dude. It's like
Yeah, and like the
second
Switch.
nature to them.
I
they
guess
come out of the
so.
womb with an iPhone in their hand.
Yes,
Mhm.
fucking
exactly.
doing Snapchats and shit.
And I feel like the Switch. I said earlier that the Switch is great for kids, but it's also not. Right? Like it's creepy how young they just instantly adapt to it. Right? Like it took us
It's
years.
creepy because we're not used to it, right? It's to them, it's gonna be a different story, right? When they're adults, they're gonna be like, "Ugh, you guys
know,
actually use
most
toilet
of us-
paper? What about the 3 shells, the 3 seashells, huh?"
Most of us are all fucking technical people, and it's weird, man.
Yeah, my friend's 8-year-old son, I think for Christmas, they just got him like a light up keyboard. And when I went over there last time, he knows I like video games. So he's like, come check out my keyboard. And then he showed me, and he went directly to the settings of the keyboard, like the software of the keyboard, and said, look at all these different things I could do, and like made it do like different patterns, different colors, like all of these things. And I was like, what the fuck? You're 8.
No, that's autism.
No, he's not. No.
Right? Like it's
Is it-
crazy. That's just like the
called idiot savant.
it's like the
or something?
default. No, all the kids these days are like born with the default technology now, right? Like they all know how to use a smartphone.
all the
immediately.
microplastic in their bloods.
We not Cat, but the other 3 of us, the oldies, we learned how to like use DOS in our
DOS
preteens.
That's when I started
teens.
drinking in my preteens.
Early teens, yeah.
Early
preteens.
Das Boot.
Das Boot. Anyways,
But yeah, it's gonna be a real like crazy shit within the next 20 years. How younger the kids are and how more adept at.
but
technologies are
also
gonna be, like, crazy.
it could be eventually we're gonna hit a revolution or a renaissance, if you will, of video games. I think we'll hit that at some point because of this that's going on, right? We're gonna come out with, they're gonna be games that are be more interesting, or we're gonna end up with more fucking Fortnites.
It's gonna be that one scene in Back to the Future where he's in the future and he does that. Was it that lone gunman or something? That Wild West game. And the kid was like, "You got to use your hands for this."
That's stupid.
Exactly. We got anything else in the news?
Yeah, we got the Netflix Resident Evil dropped their trailer. And
It's gonna suck.
why? It's like
Why?
they went straight to like the world apocalypse, right? Instead of building it up slowly. It's supposed to be Resident Evil like early.
Raccoon City, man.
Yeah, but no, this the whole world. I see a picture of Big Ben and the world's devastated and shit.
Oh yeah, it should have been. It should have been. It should have been. It should have been like that. It should have been like I think what Sal said was like it's about like The Walking Dead, like early The Walking Dead. That would have been a better way to go.
Yeah, just make it smaller. Just Raccoon City,
whatever happened
early,
to like
early
just-
infection.
Or just the mansion. Tell the mansion.
Yeah, or just
story,
the mansion.
or,
Yeah.
Or like Resident Evil 7, where it's just in a house.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking
And that
scary.
was like one of the better games too.
True.
I think in a lot of opinions.
Absolutely.
The scariest, one of the scariest.
Mm-hmm.
Well told.
Yeah, I think so. I think it should be more like
Difficult.
that. Because when you go on
Yeah,
that
it should
global
have just
scale,
been the mansion one. Yeah.
it's just
It's
there's
just
Yeah.
not
like-
Plus,
enough
it looks like they're going
time.
overboard on CGI again, and
Ugh.
it's like, ugh.
Yeah, it's just like, there's movies and shows out there already that are doing it better.
Here's what they probably, that's why they did it, is they saw the Army of the Dead,
Yeah.
and they
Which
saw
wasn't
how
that
well-
good, by the way.
Yeah, well, it's still a lot of people fucking saw that movie, dude. A lot. They said make something similar to that. So basically, they got
Yeah.
their somebody has
Eddie-
a hard on for a giant spider in the movie.
Eddie knows
So
when
now
someone
there's a
says,
giant
"Hey, can
spider
you
in
make
every
a
movie."
logo that looks like this logo?"
Mm-hmm. Don't even get me started.
Fucking hate that, right?
Triggered.
That's why I
Hey,
don't
can
do
you use the
logos.
font that they use?
That's why I
Logos.
absolutely don't do logos.
That's our creative director.
Can you
for
do it
everybody.
for free?
Can you?
Oh my god, you charge money? Come on, man.
I'm gonna give you exposure.
Yeah.
Or yeah,
Pay
or
my
they, or
bills
they
with
try
it.
Hey,
to-
that's
try to
how I got
undercut
Eddie
you.
though. He's getting exposure. That's it.
Or they try to undercut you. It's like you only worked on this for
He's like,
20
never
hours, and you want that much? Like,
Yeah.
bitch.
Don't ever do spec work, guys.
Nope.
Don't enter
Just say no.
contests with your fucking graphic design artwork. Don't do that.
Everything in writing, folks.
Mm-hmm. Do
Everything in
contracts.
writing.
Contracts, write it down. That's how you make
Yeah.
money. That's why
And
we're still doing this podcast, because we are able to make money somehow. Not
And
not
then,
the podcast. I mean individually.
Just
Yeah.
I sell my soul.
I was
sell
like, what?
myself on
This
the corner.
podcast makes $0. It's negative.
We
But,
like
uh,
the cursey words and the potty humor too much to
Yeah.
I'm gonna trick on
make
the
money,
weekend.
I think.
I'm gonna
I'm
find
I'm
some.
just here for the pickles.
We need to get on Netflix. That's where the money is. You can curse on Netflix.
I feel
saw-
like
No,
We've been
Netflix
watching
is
Discovery.
Netflix is going under, dude. They're losing
So
so
we were
much
watching
money.
Discovery. Well, we watched Discovery. No, that wasn't Netflix. That was Prime. Never mind.
I feel like the formula is you have to make content that's that's usable to a broad audience, so like less cursey words. And then when you get popular, you can start using the cursey words.
Yeah, we're gonna keep using the cursey words though.
Oh, I
because
know.
that's us.
I can't censor myself.
There
Because
goes
fuck you
against
guys. I
the
saw
Fifth
I
Amendment.
saw a meme earlier and it was like, I'm sorry, I can't talk without cursing. Like it's just
It is
that's just
sentence emphasis.
I say fuck a lot. I just do. I just can't not. And I'm a very honest person and probably, you know, so like, you know, I don't know. Curse words are great. I think we need to embrace them more. I really liked that special on Netflix. They're not sponsoring us, but with Nicolas Cage about curse words, about swear words. It's beautiful.
And
Nicolas
then we
Cage is
have
beautiful.
the Indie World
Nicolas Cage,
Showcase.
come be on our show. I don't know why, but you should.
You probably show up. Don't do that, dude. There's like so
Oh, yeah.
many.
We're gonna
That's
say
like so
Nicolas
many-
Cage
yeah,
three
you-
times. I would
that's
totally
so
Oh my
interview
God.
Nicolas
Willem
Cage.
Dafoe
I would
underneath you
love
on your
Nicolas
bed.
Cage to show
Love
up.
to interview Nicolas Cage. He's an amazing
Dude, he's the
human being.
man.
I fucking love Cage. But
His
Cage, please
career's
come on
coming
the
back.
show.
yeah, no, like his career never went away, bruh. He's been making movies. There was one of the. It was called like Willie something. Oh my God, there was a movie. I said it on a show a long time ago. I'll figure it out later. Maybe I'll link it.
Dude,
whatever.
listeners, if you got a connection to Nick Cage, shout that boy out. Be like, go
Mm.
on
He
Twitch
was
and
he was doing the Christian movie circuit for a while though. I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
fine. He could be
He
Christian.
can be
Like,
Christian
Left
and come on the
Behind
show.
or the
I
Rapture
don't
movies that he
care.
did for a while.
I enjoyed
they
that Rapture movie.
Eddie's like heavily Catholic, and we let him on the show.
I'm just Catholic. I'm not a practicing Catholic.
He's just
I
I'm
have
Catholic
I'm just
too.
Catholic. I don't know why.
Heavily.
Because I'm
Heavily.
Mexican.
Yeah,
that's
well,
beaten
some
into
kind
you
of
at an
region.
early age.
if I said I was Mexican to my mom, she'd probably beat me. The
Yeah.
chancla.
You're not Catholic enough. Whap.
Mm-hmm.
So
She did. It was really funny though. A long time ago, when we each ordered the camarones a la diabla at a Mexican restaurant nearby one of our apartments, and they ask you what kind of tortillas do you want, and to ask her first because she's the matron. Obviously, she said corn, and they asked me, and I said flour, and she said it's because you're white.
Yep. How dare you? Always get
throw
corn
some fucking
tortillas.
shit.
Always.
Please.
Unless
Yeah,
it's
you
a
always get
quesadilla,
tortillas.
always get
Yeah.
corn.
Unless it's a
It's
fucking
because you're
flauta or
white.
something. You eat everything with corn tortillas unless you're making something.
Get my
that
mom on the
requires-
show.
I think the only time I get flour tortillas is from El Pollo Loco
Flauta.
No.
because I get the pollo bowl and I like to build like a little burrito with the
Yeah,
flour
if you make a
tortillas and they're
burrito.
bigger. But any other time, corn tortillas
Corn
for
tortillas.
sure.
Well, I like corn tortillas on street tacos.
Oh,
I like corn
yeah.
tortillas.
I don't think they give you an option though at street tacos.
Yeah,
They don't.
I like
don't offer flour.
like at home we usually have corn tortillas, and I like throwing them on the I'll just eat them like you just throw them on the fucking burner until they turn like a few little brown
Mhm.
spots on them, then just eat them. But I don't know. I like flour tortillas overall more, but it's maybe because I like quesadillas and burritos and flautas. So I don't know.
Yeah, Andrew like only eats flour tortillas if he has a choice because he's fucking white.
Well, they're
Yeah,
delicious,
I
but
would agree.
they're also the more fatty ones.
They are, and that's why it tastes great, dude. Like when you make it like
you-
it.
You get the healthy ones that come with flax seeds.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can get
And
flax
they're
seeds
yeah.
or like wheat ones.
Yeah.
Well, that's what when we get tortillas now, we usually get the keto friendly ones.
But
They're not that
anyway,
great, but they're all right.
All right.
they're better.
But anyways.
Like, I guess.
Indie World showcase for Nintendo Switch, and they had some games, but do you think they would be more embracing of indie games on Nintendo,
like that.
right?
I think the one that stood out for me was that Elec head.
That was an
Because-
interesting one.
It had a little bit of like educationalness to it, where it worked with like the conduction of electricity. So
What
you're
the
like,
fuck? Are you trying to teach me something while I play my fucking video game?
God
What the fuck
damn it,
kind of
Sal.
bullshit is this? If I want to learn shit, I'll use that Mavis Beacon typing tutor or something. Fuck.
Oh, you know what though? I want Cult of the Lamb.
Hey,
that is
LeVar would be sad for you right now, Sal. You gotta learn.
That's reading. Shit. That's reading books. Okay. You read books. You don't learn shit.
You got eaten by silverfish, poor guy. I still use him as a bookmark. I love LeVar Burton.
Like, I think my top 3 on that was Cult of the Lamb, Gunbrella, which is like a Enter the Gungeon.
I want to play
which of course is Devolver.
Yep. Devolver Digital.
And
it looked like most of the games were Devolver games.
And Ooblets, just because it's like that cozy, adorable kind of game.
When I saw Ooblets, I thought Kat would love this game because it's adorable.
Yeah, it's adorable. Ooblets. It's cozy, but it's also kind of off the wall, and like it kind of salts your eyes with how fucking colorful it is. But you know, I'm down.
So you were playing Gato Roboto recently?
Yeah, dude, that game is fucking cool, dude.
That's also Revolver Digital.
Gato Roboto.
Kitty cats.
Oh wait,
I love cats.
Love cats.
I think these guys were the Ooblets people were in a controversy like a while ago.
No. No.
What you talking about, Willis?
Does that mean I can't play Ooblets?
No, I think it's.
I don't want to support controversy.
I love you, Kat. I love you, Sal Pickle. and Eddie Fire Dog.
Super random. I'm trying to learn Japanese, and I just learned how to count. Do you think
you're turning
from
Japanese?
I really think so.
Turn Japanese.
Ichiban.
Yeah,
so you can count from one to.
I
can count from 1 to 100.
I can count to 3, I think, in Japanese.
Ichi-ni-san?
Yeah. That's it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1 through 10.
Not bad.
Did you just call me a Jew?
Yeah, I think she did.
Yeah.
And then it gets easier because if you know 1 through 10, you can get all the way up to 99. And then 100 is something different. 100 is hyaku. But
did you just call me a hyaku?
A wahoo? But yeah, like the teens are 10 plus whatever the number. So 10 is Ju and 1 is Ichi. So it's Juichi, Ju-ni, Ju-san, Ju-yon, Ju-go.
Not hard.
And then when you get to 20, 20 is whatever the first number is. So for 20 it's 2. So that's ni. And then Ju for 0 for like the 10. So Niju. And then you 20. Go Niju Ichi, Niju Ni, Niju San.
Oh, so the 0 is still there. So like they just add the other number. Interesting.
Yeah. So it's really easy if you know 1 through 10. But I haven't gone past 100 yet. Because I'm trying to practice like 1 through 10 every day until it's like in there.
The girl in this book can't count.
I went to that banh mi place near your house, Kat. It was really good.
The which one?
Don't go to the Korean barbecue place.
Don't go Korean barbecue. But...
Vo sandwich.
Oh, nice. Sandwiches. I haven't been to that one yet, but the pho place by...
I like banh mi. I really like banh mi.
There's also a traditional Mexican candy store right in the same little parking lot.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to check it out next time. Yeah, dude. They had like traditional handmade Mexican candies in there. Like if I can find some guava candies, dude.
Oh, dude. The donuttery. So Heather likes the malasadas. They're like jelly. They're like cream filled, sugar coated donuts. And she likes the pineapple coconut one, but they have a guava one now. And I was like,
yeah, I love guavas. Not being able to go to my like cousins' houses and shit and just picking guavas off of their trees, dude. It sucks.
I love guava. Do it when. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's. I think we need to wrap it up. B.
Are we
Yeah.
doing cats versus pickles before we wrap up?
I think we will unwrap before we wrap up. I'm gonna turn my filter off because this thing's gonna drive me crazy. You gotta get to see at the end of every Strength of Gaming episode, you get to see the shitty
your shitty room.
My shitty room.
Sam lives
my
like a fucking hoarder.
yeah, video set. I do, but like barely, like just barely on the let's see video.
So Samson and I are the only ones that have these because we're the only ones obsessed right now. But we both have a ton of them.
Oh, well,
and
here,
I haven't
I'll show
opened
you
one
this.
in a while.
After Cat said, "Hey, Cat versus,"
we need some. We need to
pickles.
get you some crack spackle.
I also have this box.
I bought the fucking display box
I also have this box.
of Cat versus Pickles. Okay,
There's like 12 of them that come in that box.
so
I gave some away to coworkers. I've opened a few on stream, but I haven't streamed in a while. So
Is there like different themes to those, or is it just one?
no, there's a
Like
lot.
as a Halloween version and stuff like that.
no, there's
I
a few
think
different ones.
There's different collections, but
Oh,
this
okay.
is the one that's out at the moment.
This
we
one,
should
I
get
think,
some of those because like when
It
we
says
open them
somewhere
all
on
up,
here.
we can just chuck them at the cats when they're fucking around.
yeah, you can.
There's the little bean bags, right?
Little bean
Yeah, they're
bags.
little bean bags.
This is Cleocatra. She's one of my
Fuck
favorites
somebody
of
up
like
with
the
one of
few that
those.
I've opened so far. She's a little Egyptian black key cat, gold.
And this
Oh.
is my pickle that I opened last.
You know
so
what they
whatever I
should
open
do
now is going to
is-
replace this guy.
Put rare premium ones
Yeah.
in the boxes. Like, if you want
I
to
think
collect them all, give
pickles-
us all your money, bitch.
Pickles in general are more
rare.
rare.
Yeah, they
than
are,
The
'cause
cats.
I have not gotten a pickle yet, and I've opened about 3, I think.
I've only
that's
gotten
that's
one.
the thing, dude. It's really hard to find
This
a good
one.
pickle nowadays.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I
Sometimes
mean,
you get-
you're never gonna
sometimes
find
you
a
get-
pickle like
yeah,
Sal. Never.
Sometimes you get flaccid pickles.
All right, are we getting cats or pickles? What do you guys think? Cast your vote. I'm opening
Pickle.
Cat. I'm gonna say pickle for Cat.
pickle for me.
Um,
Okay.
cat.
I'm gonna let her open it first, and then we'll
It's gonna be a cat.
Okay.
pickle.
Let's find out.
Pickle.
She already switched it, dude.
Pickle.
I already saw it. She switched it.
That's a pickle.
Damn, that's a pickle.
Felicia!
It's a pickle, and it's
Oh my
a rare pickle, and
No,
it's
it's
a pickle she wanted.
Felicia. This
Bye,
is what
Felicia.
I wanted.
You gotta throw it away.
That's
Throw it
This is
away
the
and
one
say
I've
bye,
been
Felicia.
hunting for.
this
Bye,
this,
Felicia.
this was not rigged.
Oh my god.
We did not do this 100 times. We didn't do this 100 times.
Felicia.
It's Felicia. Bye.
We didn't do this 100 times. I promise you.
Eddie doesn't know why I need Felicia.
I have
and
no idea.
Listeners
All I
probably
know
don't
is that
why
I
need
called
No,
it.
no, no.
Felicia.
Okay, but Kat, you have to understand. There's one thing that I have an ability to do, and I can impart the RNG upon people if I,
I have
wish
good
to.
RNG.
Oh my god.
And you heard me beforehand. I said it was going to be a pickle, and you
Yeah.
got a pickle, and it wasn't just any pickle.
You get a pickle.
It
You
was
get a
the
pickle.
pickle
and you get a
that
pickle.
you wanted.
It was the pickle.
It was
Oh
the
my
pickle.
god. Okay, hold
Okay.
on. You're gonna get a cat.
I'm gonna get a cat. I'm gonna get a cat.
You're gonna get a cat.
There's a cat in here. Is that
Yeah.
okay? There's a cat in here. I don't use scissors.
And I'm bad at this, so maybe you'll get a pickle. But I think cat. Oh my god, I'm so excited, guys.
It's a cute cat.
It's a cat.
Cute.
It's a cat.
That's
It's got a
cute
little heart.
one.
It's got a little heart. What is this cutie? He's cute. What's it got? I like it. It says Princess Pretty Paws. Oh my god.
Princess Pretty Paw.
She's my
I
new
love
favorite.
that.
You know, I used to wrestle under that
He's
moniker
so
when I was in
cute.
high school.
Princess Pretty Paws is holding a heart, and she's
Dude,
got a
that's-
little circlet. She's got no, it's a tiara. I'm sorry, that's a tiara.
That's
a
your
tiara.
spirit animal right there,
This
Samson.
Princess Pretty Paws is my spirit animal.
That's your
That's
spirit
racist,
animal.
cat. You can't say that anymore.
Why is that racist?
But what is that on her butt?
It's the Cats versus Pickles
Oh, the cat
logo.
versus pickle logo. It's not, oh yeah, it is. It is. It is on the back of Cleocatra. I didn't see that before.
Yeah, it's on the back of all of them.
Damn,
So,
cat.
you know,
got
that's how
the
that's how the
pickle.
triad used to mark their
I
hookers.
got the
Is
pickle,
by giving them
dude.
tattoos.
I don't remember seeing Princess Pretty. Oh, I see her here. It comes with like
Princess-
a pamphlet.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah. I
where
have that
you
one
get
too.
to see
Princess,
all the different ones.
Pretty
you can get.
Paws. This is me.
Puppies, be nice.
Be nice, puppies.
Be nice. Be nice.
I think
Yeah, good girl.
that was epic, dude. That was like
Dude,
epic
I
at
can't
the
believe
end.
I got Felicia. I thought I was gonna have to search forever, and I got her.
It sounds like I call shenanigans.
Dude,
Look at his pickle face. Look at his pickle
he's
face.
not amused.
He's not amused. He calls
Not
shenanigans.
amused. It's like, what is this
It's
fucking
like,
stupid
Garbage Pail
pickle
Kids
shit?
are better.
I can't. You're not wrong, but I love Princess
Got
Pretty
Eddie
Paws.
Spaghetti.
Eddie, that's Eddie Spaghetti. Eddie Vargas right there. That's Eddie Spaghetti.
Oh, I have a Freddy Spaghetti.
Yeah. There he is. Freddy
Oh,
Spaghetti.
right on.
Tomato. He's a kitty cat.
Yeah, and he's got a little skitty.
Right. All righty. We went over a little bit there, guys, but thank you everybody for listening and or watching. I definitely recommend that you watch on YouTube Strength in Gaming because it's way more amusing now.
And
We're
you get the
in
pickle.
the video age, but
Mhm.
you can still listen to us on all of your favorite devices. And if we don't describe something enough for you in detail for the audio side, please let us know. Info at strstrcast.com. Just
You can see
Google
my
Strength
beautiful
in
brown
Gaming.
eyes.
Just
Google.
Google Strength in Gaming.
Ramsey's pickle is number
That was
one.
brown eyes. Good night, you motherfucking nerds from Princess Pretty Paws
From Felicia, goodbye.
and Felicia. Bye.
And
Bye.
Pickle Cell.
And Pickle Sal! And Eddie motherfucking Vargas.
Yeah.
I got Felicia. I got Felicia. Now it's just fun from here. Like, I don't have to worry about it.
Goals have been met.
Thank you so much to all the nerds that listened. You can find us at strengthengaming.com or email us at info@strcast.com.
The cell.
That is really close up pickle
Do some pickle
with some
face.
juicy lips.
That's a really close up pickle.
That's some butthole lips.
Or I mean,
You know,
the
the skin on your lips is the same skin on your butthole.
I would
literally
believe
the
it.
same skin.
Fact.
It's
It's the same
literally,
skin. Literally
they
the same
share
skin.
like from all the way up here. All the
Hey,
way down.
they're
It's like
connected. They're connected.
that. That's true. They are. They are connected.
That's
can't-
why
you
kissing
can't
feels good,
argue.
and that's why butt sex feels good.
That's why you can't